A man or a woman, Sino. Here we go, man. Is this a guy? I don't see him in the list. Sino. I'm like, wait, is that a man actually? Glassando. Seriously, I should have made it. Not a maid lady, Rose, maybe the name. Yeah. Oh man, I guess her name was gonna be Rose, or her name is Rosaria. Like, serious, I was like, is her name gonna be Rose or something? She looked like a rose, yeah. She looked like a rose. I was like, her name's gonna be Rose. Man, I freaking know. I mean, I know waifus, man. Shin Yan, Blazing Rift is bad. She's like a fire marshal. She looks freaking badass, man. Oh no, this is the winner, guy. This is the winner. I feel this is the winner, guy. This is the winner. I feel pretty confident. Hello everyone, it was time for a Genshin Impact waifu list. Last week we did Arknights Operator waifu list, right? And again, I never played this game. That's why it was kind of fun last week. I was like, Arknight, I was like, that's a trash waifu. And obviously this woman is ugly and this woman is hot or whatever, right? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's like, I never played the game, but I'm gonna go for you guys, okay? Your waifu is trash, okay? Obviously, this is the most accurate list you would ever find, right? With Genshin Impact, both from a tier list standpoint, I mean, the actual, like, gameplay standpoint, and of course, who is the best waifu, right? And what we're gonna do is, like last week, we're gonna go down by alphabetic order, right? So we have Amber first, and we go down the list, right? And to my help, right, I have different tier lists, with the names, I have the actual website with the characters, so on, right? So we have a little bit of a check here, right? I can see their names and I can see how they look and so on. I'm not just gonna base it on these small images. It would be kind of lame. It's like, well, that's like, yeah. No. I am gonna look at the bigger picture, right? And we're gonna look at how it looks as well. But anyway, so let's start going there, right? So Amber, yeah, let's just throw out Amber again there, and bam, she's pretty cutesy. Got that like googles, yeah, the goggles, right? Red, brown hair. Kind of flat. I would put her in waifu to begin here, okay? Put her in waifu. We saw her in waifu. Looks pretty hot, yeah. Looks pretty feisty. Kind of like that, yeah. So, next character. And I know that there are already great voice actors before. I mean, I haven't played the game, right? But I'm obviously well aware because the Impact is very, very big, right? And it was by Chinese developers and so on, right? But I haven't actually played the game. But again, I know there's a lot of famous voices. So this character I actually know, Ayaka, this character, she is voiced by none other than Sayori Hayami, right? Or Hayami Sayori there. So that is of course Yamato, it is Mama Yor, it's so many characters. She has an ice powers apparently, from the Kashamitu clan. But being that she's Mama Yor, right? Yeah, being that she is Yamato and so on, obviously Ayaka is gonna be ultimate waifu. Use her voice actor. I haven't played the game, but I'm imagining playing as Sayori Hayami is gonna be awesome. So okay, that's that character. Let's go to the next character. I'm most probably to this side here, right? Here you can see every character. See Aloy wasn't in. Yeah, for that matter, right? Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn isn't in this. Is the tier list? I haven't made a tier list. This was the most recent tier I could find, right, with all the playable female characters. But I guess they also have Aloy, right, which I put in trash. If she was in, she would go to trash. But seriously, as a side note, right, I found the game terrible. No, but jokes aside, right, I actually do find Zero in the Dawn very overrated, right. The first game I felt was decent. Again, I got plot for it. It's overrated. But the second game, it's just the same thing and more. And honestly, maybe it's just me, but I'm really tired, of this, like, go to a zone, do 5 bandit camps, right? Do 3 puzzles, do this thing. I'm really tired of this kind of open world games. Basically, it's just the same thing over and over again, right? So I don't know. I really think the second Horizon game is crap. It's not the worst game ever, right? But it's just more of everything. Yeah, it's so uncreative, okay? Something like that, right? And compared to Elden Ring, was released like in the same week, right? Elden Ring is a masterpiece. So there's so many conflicts, right? With all the developers on Zero Horizon Dawn attacking Elden Ring developers. No, I would have put Aloy in trash. Barbara-chan looks Genki. Shining Starlet. Yeah, she looks Genki, man. Barbara-chan, eh? Who's voicing her? Kitu Akari. She's voiced by Nesco. Nesco-chan. We got the freaking Nesco here. Oh my god, it's you, Nesco. It's you! Nesco-chan! Okay, so that is obviously a legendary best girl then, yeah. No, so Barbara will get the best girl slot then. Yeah, this is Barbara, right? Basically on the voice side. It's not an actual game. What else can I do? I play a game. I'm like, well, this is Nesco? Oh, that's a best girl. That's a best girl for you, man. Yeah, okay. Next character. Oh, man. Arra. Beidou. Oh, she looks good, man. Ankran, Lord of the Ocean. I guess you're the waterberry then. Oh, she looks the best so far, man. This looks like a real, yeah, Nesco was the lab, but who's voicing her then? Yeah, I'm just gonna show it, guys, because man, this woman voiced some cool character. I'm just gonna show it, yeah. Ami Kushimitsu, of course, I mean, she's Sailor Moon, Sailor Jupiter, my favorite Sailor Moon character for point, honestly. But she also was with Tenma, okay? So I put it up here because I pointed out that, so Ami Kushimitsu, then she voices Beidou, as you see here, right? But also, she voices Tenma. And School Rumble is an anime. I think this one. School Rumble is an amazing anime that I feel few people have seen. Right, they're really good anime, and of course Ryoko from Kill la Kill and so on. But yeah, honestly, I think people really should watch School Rumble. It's one of my favorite comedy anime. Let's throw it in there. Definitely ultimate waifu. She's probably even higher than. I think she's the hottest character so far. Yeah, she got a little more Ara vibe, more MILF vibe, right? And this Tenma-san. But again, seriously, you should really watch School Rumble, okay? If you get a side note on this tier list here, but yeah, watch School Rumble and dance. It's very Egyptian, right? Kind of Irish. Reminds me of, yeah, the evil guy, yeah, the sister, Iris and Yugi. Very Yu-Gi-Oh character in that sense, right? Waifu, and actually one, yeah, heterometric eyes there, one blue, one golden eye. Actually, I really like this thing because even though it's kind of simplistic, because she had, but it's really also complementary, right? Because she has this blue-purple vibe going on, right? In her clothing and hair. With one blue eye. Then she got the gold, right? Again, the Egyptian gold style going on and one gold eye. I really liked it, honestly, yeah. And she got the Egyptian staff, similar to, I don't want to spoil, but a character in Taste of Arise, right? Has a similar staff weapon. He's also somewhat of an Egyptian design character, for that matter, yeah. So, I like that. She actually looks really cool. The more I like the eyes. I also liked kind of the heterometer eyes, whatever it's called, heterochromatic iriums, whatever it's called. Yeah, when you have two different eyes. For example, in reality, you can have one blue and one green eye, right? Because blue and green is both recessive genes in your DNA, so it's possible to have one blue and one green. There's actually humans can have that without no issue, right? My eyes are mostly blue, but have a little sparkle of green deep inside of them, right? But anyway, yeah, she looks I really like her design, even though she is somewhat, I feel like, yeah, this is an Egyptian wife. Her voice actor is like in Naruto, Ino, yeah, she's Ino. Not maybe the baby's famous voice actor, just a couple of supportive characters, but I really like her design. I put her in freaking waifu. She's like here as well. So I'm just going down. Now, well, I think your character doesn't look as good as the character, but probably the best voice actor. Coley, Sprout of Rebirth, looks like a typical bow archer character, I feel. Like an elfin girl. This would probably be like a Fire Emblem character. Yeah, she feels kind of Fire Emblem, right? Kind of has that, like, oh, she's the bow guy, and yeah, very much that. I don't know. I feel she's honestly kind of mid, kind of flat. I put her in mid. She's gonna be me. Yeah, we're gonna be a little. The first, yeah, we're gonna be a little mean. Right? Well, Barbara I also felt was. No, I guess. Is this a man or a woman? Sino. Here we go, man. Is this a guy? I don't see him in the list. Sino. I'm like, wait, is that a man actually? Classic. I mean, again, I haven't played the game, right? But obviously, I am aware of this game, right? That's why I do this here, right? I jokingly said the two Arknights, right? But I am very aware, right? That China, was that like last year? Was this here? Anyway, so the government, right? They went out to say we're gonna like ban some games, right? Because the games have two, feminine, two Bishonen boys, right? And this was one of the games talking about having removed this game, right, from China, because it was like, oh, the guys are too attractive, whatever, right? Yeah, they're too girly, right? Yeah, so to speak. And this character, I'm like, wait, is that like? Because I was like, wait a minute, is that a man then? I was like, I guess. Electro, when I saw the image here, I thought it was a girl. Yeah, let's be honest here. Okay, I thought it was a girl. This also could be a girl, but I think that's a guy. Diona, is that the next female character? Again, just to say, I haven't made a list, I haven't made a list. This is the list that was most, popular and recent on their team maker. Yeah, I haven't made a list, because I haven't played the games. Here we go. Here's another wife. Like an ice wife, maybe? Lawrence Ula. Okay, so this is pretty bad design here, right? See, I was just saying from a standpoint, from a gaming, film, whatever, your design standpoint, this is bad, right? So why do you have a white text character name, right? And then you have the character in white clothes behind the text. It's really hard to read your name here. Iola, the Spindrift Knight, it's a weird word, but yeah, this is stupid, right? So either put the character for here, or the text has to be not in white, right? Or it has to be here. Preferably wouldn't have the same color as the character clothing, right? Pretty bad design there, but whatever. Which has done like Queen in Persona 5, it's probably my favorite character she's played. Pretty cool lady, looks pretty cool as well, right? And yeah, again, it's pretty clear to me that I haven't played the game, right? But I know my wife is right, and it must have happened in Black Clover, right? Where the character is like Fugelong, and he goes like, you know, his hair is like, you know, red fire, his fire magic, right? Like Yami, you know, his hair is black, and he got black magic, and I mean, it is very much that. She got kind of an icy teal hair. She got this like, you know, blue white aesthetics, right? And she clearly got some kind of ice magic, yeah, cryo ice magic. So in that sense, I have to say I like the wife. I like the design here. So I want to say I really like this kind of design here, right? This is called telegraphic character design. I haven't played the game, but I immediately know that this woman here, right, Lawrence Ula, is an ice lady, right? Got the hair, got the body for that, right? And this is similar to Black Clover. So this is really good because even if I haven't played the game, I can immediately kind of tell that what most characters do, right? So if I look at Xian here, right? Same thing here, right? I can tell this woman here is a fire lady, right? I can, oh, she got the red thing going on, kind of the burning thing going on, right? So this is really good, yeah, telegraph character design, right? And it makes it easy for me coming in here being like, oh, who's the best waifu, right? It's the first time. But again, speaking though, it makes the character appealing, but also makes the character, you know, user-friendly. It actually makes the game easy to play, right? Because you can just look at the image of the character and basically kind of understand who the character is and who they're played as, right? The more I look at it, the more I really like this character, right? Because she's very basic looking, generic, but on purpose, because she's the main character. So it makes sense that she has at least elemental input, because this girl can be any element, that's why she doesn't look like any element, right? The other character is like red hair or fire magic. This character is like, oh, I'm just like golden girl, because golden magic is like doesn't exist, she's gold, she can do what she wants, right? It makes a lot of sense. The more you watch it, the more sense it makes. But yeah, I like Ula. I like it a lot. Like I said, I like it a lot. But I do feel that she is, you know, yeah. But the design is a little bad. So yeah, I like Ula a lot, right? But yeah, sure, this thing is annoying. Little next head as well. But I put her in like, say, I think she's also like an ultimate waifu, man. So far, really good, man. Yeah, so far the characters are really good in this. Okay, she's like one-eyed. Yeah, she got like an eye patch, right? Okay, yeah, I think that's the thing. This site though. I don't know who made this site. It's the company itself, but yeah, again, this is stupid. I can play. Oh come on! Why is the text going on her face? And it's like this. Her hair is blonde, but it is too similar, right? It's too similar. But I don't know. Yeah, fish. Sovereign of the Mercenaries. She's like a queen or something. It looks pretty cool. Got this weird kind of, yeah, I don't know, what's called it, an armlet that kind of goes out here. One-eyed, I guess. Interesting design. Very, like, she's voiced by Bacarina. That's interesting. But I don't know why she has two different bosses for though. That's kind of strange. Does she have two different forms? Does she have like a male form or something? I don't know, like, what's the other person? Yeah, isn't that a man? So what? Is she like... I'm a little confused here. Or again, I haven't played the game right. Does she have like two yen? I have to Google it. Does she have two? I don't get it. I Google it. She's abused by a woman, right? But maybe she has like a raven with her. Is it a raven was by the man? Or is it confused? But anyway, where she go then? She's pretty. I like her kind of design and so on. That's to be her. I'm pretty like waifu. Yeah, waifu to be fair. This is what I mean, right? Another woman. You can immediately tell that Ganyu here's an ice lady. Yeah, she got the blue hair. So I mean, it's simplistic, whatever you call it, right? But it's like separate Black Clover, right? Yeah, it's a measure of Black Clover. Yeah, I like it, you know. You know that the guy with the red hair is probably has fire magic, right? Yeah, and you know, like the person with silver hair has probably got mercury magic. But that's good. I mean, it's good. I think it's good. As I won't say it again, but it's very important actually. I think even more for video games, right? Because it helps you for the user friendliness, right? If you have a game, let's say even more so like League of Legends or whatever, right? And you know, comment below if you want to maybe do a League of Legends waifu list. That's a very long list though. But one day, sure, maybe a League of Legends list. But for example, League of Legends has a many characters, of course, many playable characters. it really helps, right? If you can look at the character and be like, oh, here's a waifu, and she got like, you know, red fiery hair, and her leg has that thing going on, it's burning. She probably got some goddamn fire magic, right? Because then you kind of figure out that, well, she's kind of like a lean, you know, fire lady. She probably has a fire spellcaster, right? What if she's a very muscular, like a beefcake fire lady, or she's gonna be a tanker, you know what I mean? Or maybe a brute, you know, a brawler. But it's like you can tell by the character design, and I keep saying this from my own work experience that I've worked on several different games, right? And one game I worked on, it was very frustrated because I designed the characters, right? I mean, the lore, their abilities, all right. But then the art guys, even though they weren't under me indirectly, most of them, they still kind of like, oh, but we want to make an ant. And I was like, no, but it's supposed to be like a you know, a muscular, big mecha guy, and you made like a little tiny girl. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know, like, it's just so confusing for the player, right? Yeah, it was just so. Unfortunately, this is another video, but basically, unfortunately, many of the visual appearance of the characters was completely dissonant from the actual gameplay, right? And it was very, very weird, yeah. So we put Ganyu, right? I mean, she's pretty cute, right? Got the eyes look, got a little kind of goat horn or something. I think I put her in like, she feels like she's also like a, maybe a waifu level. Maybe I'm putting too nice, maybe, I don't know, put her in waifu. Jean then. Looks like, I mean, honestly, looks kind of basic. I really am starting to dislike this thing now that the name go into the face, but yeah, honestly, Gunhildur Jean here, a German girl, I guess, then Gunhilda, or Brunhilda perhaps, but possibly the first two. She looks pretty basic to me, you know. I don't know how many times I've seen a blonde chick, right, with blue eyes and this clothing as well. I don't know. I just feel uninterested by her, the design. I mean, she looks fine, but you know, it's just so generic, right? I've seen it like 20 times in other animes or whatever. Yeah, she's the most generic anime character ever. I'm gonna put her in trash, man. I need to have someone in trash, okay? But she's so generic. She look at the face, like she's so generic. It could be any anime. I put her in trash. This character looks more interesting, right? They're kind of similar. She's also like a sword lady of sort, right? Katana instead, more Japanese. But come on, this is more interesting. I still hate this thing. The name could have been here, right? It could be Kahadera Kazuha, and Kazuha could have said here, right? But anyway. She was more interesting, right? The red-white thing is going to the color scheme. So yeah, that's a kind of magical katana. That's a little cooler, honestly. Who's this voice? That was a man, though. Seriously, I should have made the list be like, I was like, who's this voice at? Oh, yeah, it's a man. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, it's another Bishonen guy. Man, this game, you know. Maybe the government is right. I can't even tell the end of this character. Yeah, I'm just like, smash or not. I would smash Kazuhaya. She's pretty cute. God damn it. God damn it, seriously. This is the next waifu. Cashing? Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Cashing, like money. Maybe. Driving Thunder. Pretty cool subtitle. Yeah, she looks more Arara, bigger up-eyes, I would say, than most of the characters so far. Kind of cool clothing, some kind of cat girl, maybe? Yeah, it's an interesting character. Obviously, she has electric powers. So purple is the electric power, right? Sometimes electric is like, purple is 3 different power in anime, right? It's like either gravity, poison, or electric, yeah. So I guess they're going, I see that they're definitely going purple for thunder in the voice. She's voiced by Kitemura Eri. She's on like Breaky. She's on Ashido, right? And I did my academia waifu list. I was like, man, Breaky. That is pretty high up. Pretty good voice actor. Most supported characters. I would say she looks pretty fine. One of the better characters. I put it in waifu. Kokumi. Yeah. What a long name. Sango no Miya Kokumi. Hibernating homebody strategist. What an incredibly long name. But again, I hate this text. I'm already that guy. But yeah, the site is terrible of this thing. Many long names. Interesting design. Sounds like she's like a milfy, you know, like a cat healer sort. Got what it sounds like. Yeah. Maybe you got waterman, I guess, fishing. So I would guess she's water magician, right? With the fishing. Got some kind of like fin thing going on her head or something, right? The hair's kind of bluish as well. There's kind of like a wavy thing going on here. I like the dress here. Yeah, I like the gloves. Yeah, that's interesting. Is she watery, right? Yeah, definitely. That was obvious. So as I said again, I really like how the game has this. Yeah, I really like this. How the game has this, like, you know, oh, you can figure out that she's the Shiisty team, because yeah, like she's obviously like, you know, hydro water medic. So then with Lisa, oh man, that's Vanessa, man. Rose Witch, that is Vanessa. She looks like a typical MILF witch, man. I know they love this in anime, right? Yeah, if you're gonna have a witch lady, you're gonna have big oppas, man. They love this in anime. If you get the witch lady, you're gonna have the big kahunas, man. This is like every goddamn anime in game, man. But they had the witch, yeah, all the time, man. Lisa or Risa, then Rose Witch. Looks fine. Does look very basic though, honestly, but she looks fine. I'm guessing she's gonna be like a water medic then, because she got purple. Maybe lighting medic with purple. Let's see. Yeah, lighting medic. Oh my god, she voiced by Tanaka Ray! Oh my god, we got actually Koishiya. So Ray Tanaka, right? I just pointed out that she's done many characters. That is a name you recognize immediately, right? There was a lot of animes, very prophilic. She's been in like 200 animes or whatever, right there. One of these like, oh, she's been in like every anime kind of character. Maybe she hasn't been too many like, you know, main actors, but you can see it from like Asumanga Dayo and forward. Yeah, this is like, oh, this woman's been doing anime for like 20 plus years, right? I am a little torn, right? Because yeah, she got like, I'm a little torn right now, because she's pretty basic though, right? We're gonna argue with the same thing of the basic things here, but she's hotter basic. I put her in like waifu, but I feel maybe I'm too nice for it. Yeah, maybe that is too nice. I mean, she looks like Vanessa, but it's maybe she actually is mid, man. She's big oppa. Maybe she's mid because she's very basic, right? Very basic. Hotter than that basic, yeah. But anyway, the order's kind of weird now. So let's. Okay, next one is Lumine. I mean, she looks pretty cute. This is like a very best girl vibe, right? You know, like a golden eye. Yeah. Golden eyes, golden hair. You know, like yeah, it's this like kind of princess vibe. She looks very like generic best girl, I have to say though. Also feels pretty mid, honestly. She looks also very basic. And I think, as I mentioned earlier, right, here I can't figure out what her power is, right? Here I'm just like, but what would her power be? Yeah, it's like, she's just like a princess character. Right? The other character, I'm just like, oh, this guy's like an iceman, whatever, right? With her, I'm just like, I guess she could be anything, right? I can't, she has a sword probably or something. I honestly, I can't figure out what she will do. Adaptable, changeable? Like, I don't even know what it is. It doesn't accept, can she change element? That being said though, she is voiced by one of the greatest voice actors of all time. Aoi Yuki-chan, right? This is like a voice at least too, but Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm in my top 10 CUs a few weeks ago. Aoi Yuki, baby. That is a Minaide! that is Diane. You know, that is Tamaki. That is Diane. That is, you know, I'm a spider, so what, right? Aoi Yuki is like one of the greatest. Again, I will leave below my top 10 CUs. Like, Aoi Yuki is like one of the all-time best voice actors in anime history, right? She's like my number 2 currently in the best voice actor ever. Like, she's incredible. I mean, here's Aoi Yuki, right? You know, she's the incredible voice actress. She's absurdly... she's arguably the most hard-working voice actor of all the time, right? She's voiced like 3-4 main characters per year. You know, she's been in incredible amount of animes, but for me, it's always gonna be Minaide! It's always gonna be here, right? But her best role of all time, I said, is again, I'm a spider, so what, right? Kumiko in the middle there of the list, right? Because, yeah, when she's voicing, the whole anime is her voice, right? The whole anime is her voice. My god. But of course, she does so much stuff, right? But anyway, I have a video about her by herself. I'll leave it all there. I have a video only about her, guys. So you can check that video out. But obviously, Aoi Yuki is amazing. And I made a TikTok about it too, but yeah, Aoi Yuki is like one of the ultimate goddesses, right? And you see, of course, in the uniform here, yeah. Wonder what character she's cosplaying in this uniform, yeah. I'm torn now. She looks very basic. Again, I'm really torn now. She's very basic, but she's voiced by like one of my all-time favorite voice actors. And this adaptive, she sounds better, like she can use animatic. I'm gonna put her in legendary best girl. Where is she? Lumine. What? Who is she in this list then? Well, she's not in the list. She's not in the list, very confusing. Again, I haven't made this tier list here, but I counted it before. I think it was the same amount of character. Maybe the missing one or so, but she's... Oh wait, is she... Okay, I have to understand it. Is she the main character? See, you see how nervous I am? I'm like, where's my Yuki? She's the main character? No, I kind of want to play. Okay, you can see how noobish I am. Like, I really haven't played this game. I was like, where's my Aoi Yuki? So Aoi Yuki wasn't the main character. Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, I knew Aoi Yuki was in this game because, I said about a video about her recently. But yeah, she's the main character, and that's why she has this weird element of it. And so sorry, she is in this list. Yeah, I picked this wife list like female waifu list someone made, right? And, you know, playable character or whatever, right? And I guess she's in the list then because she's the actual main character. So she doesn't actually appear in the list because she has to play it if you play the main. But I probably will rate her as still like a best girl because she has the kind of basic look. But I guess the reason why is because she's the main character. She's supposed to look kind of, you know, kind of neutral, yeah. But now that I know she's the main character, it makes so much more sense because I was like, what happened with, you know, the other characters like red hair, I got a fire medic, right? And so when she got like adaptive medic, she can use any element. So now her like golden looks and gold hair and so on makes sense. Because I was like, what is this character? I couldn't like first be like, what is supposed to be her element? Or she's every element because she's the main character. So yeah, okay, it makes more sense now when I know. Next character is Megumin. Yeah, this is very Megumin. This is yet another like witch girl. Astral Reflection. Is that electric magic with purple stuff? What is she? Hydro Water. Okay, I could not guess that. Yeah, but she's a typical basic witch, right? I mean, I think she looks a little more sassy almost than the other witch. But they're both kind of mid, I feel. She's one is like milfy and this is like a little more feisty. I don't know, but they both look so basic. I guess like, it's like a Megumin burn, but I like Megumin, but like what Megumin is based around being a basic looking witch but having a crazy personality, right? But this one looks like, I don't know, she looks like very okay. Comes a belly dancer. Yeah, this is pretty cute. Nilo. Obviously her name is from the Nile, right? Yeah, because it's not like Egyptian based character. Second, I think, so far Egyptian based. So it has to be the Nile, right? Her reference is pretty clear. And I guess she has water magic then. Because she looks like a belly dancer, so some kind of rain dance. I'm thinking she can have like water magic. And the Nile, of course, so it's a river magic, right? See, I'm right. Yeah, hydro water. But this is what I mean. I like this stuff, you know. I like this. That okay, let's name a character after a famous river. Oh, she got water magic. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like that. You know, I think it's straightforward. Me, never again. Haven't never played the game, right? But I can assume her magic based around her name alone, right? And also a little bit of the rain dance, the dance team, I guess. But so I like that a lot, right? Yeah. And again, then with the main character. Right, then I was confused. I was like, oh, she's like a golden girl with like a very basic golden look, yeah. But that makes sense because again, she's the main character. So actually the main character again. I'm sorry, I'm broken record, but the main character is actually well designed because she looks the least elemental. But that makes sense because she has an element, right? While Disco has an element, so his name is Naya. You know what I mean? Like it's the reverse, right? If you're gonna design a character that has no element, so let's go back to that. Yeah, but honestly, the more I look at it. The more I actually really like. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I really like this character, right? Because she's very basic looking, generic, but on purpose, because she's the main character. So it makes sense that she has the least elemental input, because this girl can be any element, that's why she doesn't look like any element, right? The other character's like red hair or fire magic. This character's like, oh, I'm just like golden girl, because golden magic like, doesn't exist, so she's gold, she can do what she wants, right? It makes a lot of sense. The more you watch it, the more sense it makes. But her was there is Erina. Yeah, it's Erina, Ika Musumu, so on. But given my massive Erina, she has to be in waifu then. Yeah, the Nile lady. Where is she? You're the list either? The list is weird. I can't see anyone anymore. What? Where's my Nile? So we got the red hair, golden. Is it that woman? No. What happened with this list here? The list is failing me. What happened with the Nile lady? It's not her, right? Like, it's what? Are you missing the Nile lady? Nilo? Terrible list, man. What? Maybe I can't figure it out there, but what? Really an order tier list, but this has one less character. And they have the Nile lady, but then they're missing another character because they have 35. This is 36 characters. So I'm very like, what? So either of them are wrong then. They're both missing one and it's one wife for each then. What? Whatever, I'm gonna keep going and see what happens, but this is really weird. Oh, she is Arara, man. Ningguang, yeah, the lady of the Jade Chamber, man. She is hot, man. Hot design. What's her power then? Jade Empire? Earth Magic, maybe? I'm pretty good at it. I feel I'm pretty good at this. Yeah, I'm like, she's an Earth Magician, right? Yeah. Feel I'm pretty good at this. The Jade gave it away. She got the brown-ish, I guess, but I felt the Jade stuff. Now she's hot, man. She's hot, man. She's getting up to. She's top league, top waifu, man. She's somewhere up here, man. Yeah, top waifu. Okay, next character is no. This is a maiden character. Now we got Noelle. Like I said, a nurse. She's not a maid. Shivering Blossom. Looks like a nurse, right? Like a nurse. The nurse hat, basically, with a sword, like a nurse knight or something. So I would guess like a paladin. Yeah, it's like a female paladin. Something like that. A cool name though. Jag går närmast till Noelle Beclover. Also Earth Magic. Yeah, that I could not tell from her design. No, she could be anything. I would get Holy Magic, right, because she's Hollis. But again, the game doesn't have Holy Magic. Yes, the game is all elemental, right? But I would get Holy Magic based on her look. Yeah, I think she looks kind of weird. I don't feel she looks like an Earth Magician, right? I put her in mid. This woman looks hot though. Yeah, Raiden Shogun. Her third excellence, she got lightning, I guess, like a lightning sword coming out of her up-eyes. Yeah, she's pulling out a sword through titties. That's the coolest character so far. She has the best image, definitely. Raiden Shogun. And Raiden, of course, a character also in, Mortal Kombat. So, yeah, Raiden with lightning magic. So I guess that's what it references to. But Rai is also, of course, in Japanese for lightning, Yeah, Raiden. So yeah, Raiden. She's like the wifey version of Mortal Kombat Raiden. She's hot, man. She's got it. Is this her then? Let's be her, yeah. Oh, she's hot, man. She's got my favorite so far, man. Raiden Shogun. Come on, she's the hottest so far. Yeah, she definitely get up there. Okay, this looks like another maid lady, Rose, maybe. Oh man, I guess her name was gonna be Rose, or her name is Rosaria. Like, seriously, I was like, is her name gonna be Rose or something? She looked like a rose, yeah. She looked like a rose. I was like, her name is gonna be Rose. Man, I freaking know. I mean, I know waifus, man. I was guessing her name was gonna be Rose. Her name is Rosaria. I mean, I know my waifus, seriously. I know my goddamn waifus. I was like, I see what they made here. Yeah, you're seeing her face here. I was like, this is Rose, right? That is Rose, yeah. You're seeing this face, I was like, that is Rose, that is Rose. Oh man, that is Rose. Oh my god, okay. She's probably Earth Magic then, right? Like a vine, so she's gonna be like an Earth Magician. Ice? But she looks like a feisty... What? Ice Magic? Really? She's red and brown. Man, that really devalues her. Her name is Rosaria. Looks like a, like a Earth Magician, right? Or a Fire Magician. Or with the name Rosaria. I think it's gonna be like a vine, right? Using like, yeah, plant magic or whatever. Got a nice ass. And she's like, ice? She's the weirdest I feel so far with that. That's disappointing. That feels very weird to me. I still like her design. She's hot, but I put her in here then. That feels very weird to me. That she's a typical, Earth Magician look and all stuff, right? Very weird to me. Okay, so that's a no, probably. I'm gonna look at the character. Who is this? Is he thinking ice, right? I mean, point out, this is ice, probably, yeah. Like white hair, holy or ice magic. And I mean, it's like, the other character is like, what? She looks like a... I mean, I even guessed her name was gonna be Rose, right? And I was like, what? But it's ice magic? What? This probably is ice magic, right? Look at the hair. Her name is Shine. Yeah, but Shenne, I guess. Looks like, yeah, some kind of spear, right? Like an ice spear, long hair. Looks pretty, looks good, man. One of the better characters so far. Cool clothing. I'm guessing like, like some kind of, it's like a javelin, or maybe it's like a sun mine or that. Like a dragon halberd. And probably ice. She's ice! Is it wrong with Rosaria? Because this is what I expect, right? This is what I expect. Like an ice lady with like an ice spear or something, yeah. Something kind of like a javelin spear, maybe a halberd. Something like that, right? Ice-looking woman, icy eyes, blue, cold eyes, long, beautiful, blonde, yeah, bluish, ices, mantle. This looks like ice woman to me. I'm gonna have to look at Rosaria again, okay? I'm gonna look at it. She looks pretty cool, right? Some kind of, yeah, ninja waifu assassin lady. Her name is Shinobi, right? Like Shinobi. Pretty straightforward that. Got a cool design. I wonder what her element is, but she looks fine, man. Who doesn't like a ninja wife? Apparently she's an electric ninja, apparently. I mean, she looks really good. She looks good, man. But also, I mean, yeah, I don't think she's amazing. She's good. Knights of the Alchemist, okay. I don't know, maybe Earth. Maybe, yeah. I guess like green magic, right? Alchemy. I would guess, again, Earth magic from that, right? So I guess it's like, Geo Earth magic. Wind magic. There hasn't been many wind characters yet. And yeah, wind is green sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Alchemy. I think she was pretty plain, honestly. She's kind of cute, but more trash characters. She's trash. But actually, she was very plain. She was very plain. Oh, like a bunny girl or something? Something like that. Tignari. Yeah, with some kind of green orb. She's definitely she's probably wind, right? It's like wind magic. Wind or earth magic, because there's a lot of green stuff. But yeah, with this wind thing going on here, there's probably a wind magician, right? Or nature. Yeah, then, or nature. But I said that she was either earth or wind, right? Because there's a lot of greens too. Yeah. I mean, she's pretty cute. I think she's pretty in the middle, yeah. I think very good, okay. Now here comes the fire lady we looked earlier. Here comes the fire chick we looked earlier. She looks really good, man. Shin Yan, blazing rift, looks bad. She's like a fire marshal. She looks freaking badass, man. Does she only have one hand? Or no, she's in the back. No, she didn't. No. Yeah. Got nice pantsuit and everything. Got some cool weapon. No, she's probably one of the hottest characters so far. Obviously fire, right? Yeah. And her weapon is like kind of a spicy guitar or something. Yeah. Her weapon is like an electric guitar. She fights with like torch on it. No, this is the winner, guys. This is the winner. We've gone far. We've gone through most of the waifus by now, certainly. There aren't many left anyway, but I feel she won. Yeah, I feel this is the winner, guys. This is the winner. I feel pretty confident, seriously. We got like 5, 6, 1 to look at left. But no, I can't see them beating like fire magician, like martial art looking badass waifu with like electric fire guitar. And man, no, she looks the best. Let's look at Miko Ye. Okay, looks pretty odd though. It's obviously a Miko. Her name is Miko. So Miko is like maiden, right? A priestess in Japanese. So yeah, she got that, Japanese shrine maiden vibe because that's what the Miko is, right? And her name, I guess, is Miko. So it's very, very straightforward. It's basically like naming a character priest, right? And they work as a priest. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna name my son priest, and then he becomes a priest. It's kind of like that. I have to say that she looks pretty good, but I think the name is almost like too in your face, right? At least Nilo was like, oh, she's a Nile, she's a water medic, but her name is Nilo. This is like, oh, her name is Miko, and she is a Miko. Yeah, this, I feel it's almost kind of lazy, honestly. Yeah, this is too much on her face. And I think it's good, I think it's good to point out, right? Because I've been giving them great credits for having a character like Nilo, which I feel is like, again, a good name, because she obviously is an Egyptian-based character, and she got, water medic. So her naming her Nilo, okay, that's pretty good. But this character, I feel, is like, oh, her name is Miko, and she is a Miko. It's too much, right? Like, if her name was like Mika, you know what I mean? I would have preferred it, right? Because then it's almost Miko, but it's Mika, it's also a name, right? This feels like too much in my face, you know what I mean? This is too obvious, yeah. You can't make it like, maybe shouldn't make it this incredibly telegraphic, perhaps. But I don't know what her power would be, though. She's just kind of pink. Her element could be anything. Red is mostly fire, but I don't know. It could be anything. Because she's a priestess, you can channel any kind of magic, I feel. Or she's electric. Yeah, I mean, that's an issue with her, though. I guess the eyes... Yeah, the purple is electric in this game. And she has a little purple now when I see this. But, yeah, there's purple in her eyes. Purple in... Very yeah. Yeah, I guess she's purple then. But it is mostly very, very pink. So, I don't know. In one way, I kind of like it now. Now when I know she's electro, and I see these purple electro bits on her body, right? Again, her earring and so on. Yeah, now I like it more, because that is true. They kind of sneaked in that in the design there. It's interesting. But I do find her name... I'm gonna put her... She's just hot, but almost too much, man. I feel her in the Rosaria kind of level of character, yeah. And then we got Yanfei, similar character, very Chinese, very classic Chinese style here. I don't know, this woman could be anything. Seriously, she could be anything. Probably fire, which is mostly red. This could be anything. Yeah, I don't know. She feels way too I mean, she looks decent, but also a very generic Chinese looking, right? Like old school, kind of classic anime and so on. Oh, she's fire. Yeah, I guess Ratchet was fire then. She was mostly red. But, I don't know, she feels somewhat generic. I'm gonna put her in, probably mid, seriously. Yeah, she feels like a mid. I probably put her as the best mid, followed by the nurse, something like that, yeah. Oh, she looks hot, man. Yeah, Yela, that's good. She got like a definitely a MILF vibe. Definitely the more older than most character, bigger up and so on. But no, she looked fine, and I guess she is like water magic. Sounds like a dragon name, Yelan. I like her design with the kind of the main here, right? Yeah, she looks one of the best characters. Likely, I guess, water magic, right? Summoning a water spell. Looks like a water sorcerer lady. Like a lady that either has eyes of water magic. That I would guess, right? Yeah, exactly. So I like that with her. Definitely one of the more top characters. No, I think she looks really good. I put her in... she's getting up to here, baby. That's a bit Yelan, right? With the blue tie there. Okay, she's like a Hanabi character. Naganohara Yoimiya. Like a fire archer, she has to be fire, right? Fireworks. Yeah, and she got all this like very Japanese looking. Looks like she reminds me of, have you played Triangle Strategy? With you have this you have to play different ways though. She's spoiler then, okay. Minor spoiler Triangle Strategy. So you have this thief girl, right? Her father is voiced by Jiraiya, you know, Erosenin from Naruto. Yeah, is the voice of her father, and she's playable. But if you play a specific route, right, you have to play the good route to get her right. The good like saving the people route kind of play. Anyway, she's kind of like a fire archer. I feel lots like I see her, yeah, very much like, oh, I'm a bandit fire girl that runs around shooting fire arrows and so on. She has to be fire, right? If she's in fire, I'm very surprised with the massive red orb and so on. Yeah, she has to be fire. She looks like a fire girl too, kind of a Kitsune vibe to it. She got that kind of foxy fire girl vibe to it. If she isn't fire, I would be losing it, man. Okay, I put her. She's high, man. She's ultimate waifu, man. Yeah, she's high up, baby. She's up here. I like it. Okay, so I haven't, like, where's the crow girl? Here's the Tengu mask, something like that. Here she was, Sarah. Koryo Sarah, General of the Tenryo. She's a Tengu mask. Yeah, I was thinking Tengu, right? You see the wings here. So she's probably Winden, right? She looks like she's, you know, based on the Japanese Yokai Tengu, right? The half human, half bird, right? The Tengu, Tenryo, similar name. Yeah, she got this, like, the mask of the long nose. They usually have that, you know, long Tengu. She got a feminine Tengu mask. And yeah, and of course the crow feathers, right? So she has to be a Tengu. Female Tengu, you saw it in Loom, right? Space Invaders Loom this week. And she's very likely Winden. Electric Lightning? I feel it's just more windy with the Tengu stuff. But I guess Lightning is second close to it. It's voiced by like Raftalia and so on. But I mean, I would prefer Wind, right? Seriously. But I guess Lightning is the closest. You got a little purple there. I really don't feel Latifer. I really feel Wind, you know. I really feel like she's a bird girl. But sure, lightning, like summoning lightning storms is... I can still see it though. Still, yeah, I think it's... Like, again, compared to Rosaria, which I feel is like super not ice at all, right? This character is like, you know, electric definitely feels like the closest to Wind right there. Like, if you have this, like, you know, storm... She kind of has, like, a storm summoning feel to it, too. Like, she's like a crow girl that maybe can control the weather or whatever. So you can feel like maybe she can summon lightning boss or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I can buy it. I buy it. Especially when she's a general. She got a little bit of, like, a shogun. Oh, I am the lightning general lady that summons bolts, right? I get that feeling from it, yeah. I do get that feeling. I like her. Put her in waifu, yeah. We're gonna order list better now, of course. But I would say one thing, yeah, what happened to the Nilo? And the thing is that order list, it's hard to find a good teaser, I feel, honestly. I like this one. I mean, it's like a side note, but I like this one here because of the colors, right? A lot more. You know, when they have the different background colors, that to me feels better, right? It looks better when you visualize it, yeah. So that's why I picked this one. But this one has Nilo, though. Yeah, this has Nilo. This one lacks the main character in Nilo for some reason. But maybe Nilo is a new character. You leave a comment below, guys. I mean, obviously I didn't play the game, but I imagine that Nilo is a new character then. But like I said, this list is actually bigger, though. I counted, it's like 5-6 lists right on Teammaker, the latest ones, and I counted them. This one is the list that has the most characters. But anyway, we're gonna order the list now, right? But yeah, let's order the list. But first of all, again, right, yeah, she definitely won. I mean, I didn't even see the shit that I did not even understand that she had like guitar weapon, right? Kind of like Ino in Guilty Gear. I didn't even understand it until I looked at more images, right? I was like, gotta find some hands with this girl, like, yeah. I didn't even know that she had an electric guitar, right? I googled up more images of her. So she won even before that. This is the waifu, man. This is the waifu. Fiery, hot. I love this kind of the spikes, right? That she has in her hair. Kind of the spiky outfit. I like how the martial art vibe she's going on with that. The fire tail. Yeah, this character. Oof, man. Okay, so Xian. Yeah. So let's go then. So Xinyan. So, okay, so let's go then. So Xinyan wins, right? I said easily. Raiden, I put number 2. I feel pretty happy with my ultimate wife list. It's kind of like, I think every time you order something, right? It's always easier saying like, this is the best character and this is the worst character. Yeah. I feel the same thing with someone else, like, you know, can you tell me your, I don't know, best game or whatever, right? Worst game or worst anime? It's easy to say, oh, maybe not exactly this is my favorite anime of all time, whatever. You have a couple of, you know, top 10s, but it's like, it's easy to say, this is my top 10 animes, right, you know? But it's hard to say, what is your number, like here, order number 55. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah. Then in the middle is harder, right? Yeah, it's easy. I feel very confident with this here. Xian then winning, right? Raiden, this is very Arara. I like that, yeah, I like her, you know, again, her eyes, right? There was like the one blue eye, one golden eye, got the Egyptian style, I liked it a lot. Story, I kind of do like, I feel that, you know, Miss Fire Archer gets up harder though, yeah. I like that, the spunky Fire Archer vibe. So Hayami lifts character up though, but I don't know. They're both ice waifus. They're very similar, I have to say. They are similar, definitely. But I feel she's a little hotter. Yeah. This feels about accurate. Then we got the basic waifus, you know, not as good. I am a sucker for ninja chicks. I kind of like her design the most, honestly, from a design standpoint. Yunlan, Amber. You know what? I kind of like Crow waifu, you know. General Crow waifu. I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah, she can actually be in the bottom. The more I looked at it, the more I like her. Okay, Rosaria for me, right? I mean, I guess that was Rose. Yeah, she's ice blue background. Yeah, I don't get why she is not fire or earth or whatever, right? You know, this kind of generic. Yeah. This is pretty fair. Then we got the mids, right? You can see I was kind of harsh on these. Yeah, I was kind of harsh on these like wizard ladies, but these feel so basic. Like this woman looks exactly like Vanessa, right? But Vanessa got pink hair, she got like brown hair. She is very, very generic, yeah. And otherwise, you know, good voice actor and everything, but she just looks like the most basic witch-looking character ever. Yeah, she got really big up eyes, you know, tits are massive, right? Because she's the MILF witch. Then we got kind of like the, you know, the younger, spunky witch, right? But they're so similar, both of them. And I don't know, maybe that's awesome. Maybe a little this. She's very generic, kind of green elf girl, you know, generic Chinese warrior lady. I mean, she looks fine, but she looks very generic. You know, this one I didn't get really, like, is she like a nurse paladin or something? But she's an earth magician. I don't really get her character. We got a bunch of no's. And then I put this character, she's so generic. Oh my gosh, so generic. And she looks pretty plain. Yeah, that's a trap. But otherwise, I mean, I would say, yeah, speaking though, yeah, I think Genshin Impact has really top level waifus here, yeah. Not that many characters that I didn't dislike. I had to put something in trash, right? I feel the majority of the characters are very high up here, yeah, very high up. And I felt I was kind of harsh, right, on like the MILF visual, but comparable to this character, way more interesting. So yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's really is the ultimate tier list of Genshin Impact. The best you've ever seen, guys, right? Absolutely. But anyway, guys, please subscribe, put the like button, right? Check out my Arknights Waifu list last week. Same thing there, right? Never played the game. It's a much longer list. But then instead I went over them quickly here. I feel like I spent more time per character, right? And looked at them, yeah. But that's the kind of benefit of having a list, of course, with like 30-ish characters, right? Or like 100 character plus, right? So you kind of like blah 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 blah. Here's more like, okay, here's all the character. Let's look at them, right? We can actually review them more. So that's one thing is the interesting. And I guess compared to my other waifu list, we look at like something like Naruto or Black Claw or whatever, right? Then I know the characters, so of course then I don't even look. I'm like, this is Noelle, this is awesome. Yeah, that is more like whatever. I know exactly where to put them. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. Go check out the other stuff tomorrow. Because we have Bleach coming, right? And I see you guys have a great day.